So first I'm going to be priming my eyes with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And as you guys know, I love this primer. Then going in with this shade Burkina. This is the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. I had just gotten this in the mail and I really wanted to play with it. And I am loving all of these shadows. Now with this shade Burkina, it's really pigmented, so just take a little bit as you go. Then next I'm going to be taking Zobo, and I'm just going to be placing that right under Burkina. And we're just going to start the transition process. Make sure you're going back and blending after you put down every shade, because with this eye look, you need to make sure it's all blended and everything looks seamless. Taking this gorgeous blue shade called Dahlia, I'm just going to start putting this in my crease. That way when we go to put it down on the lid, everything will blend easier. Now taking a flat, denser brush, I'm going to be taking that shade Dahlia again and just packing it onto my lid. Now going back in with the shade Zobo, I'm just going to be placing this back into the crease area just to blend the Dahlia shade out more and give the purple shade more of a pop. Going back in with that blue shade Dahlia, I'm just going to pack this on just to give it more intensity. Now taking this minty green shade called Motley, I'm just going to put this in the center of my lid to give the blue shadow more dimension. Now onto the face, I'm priming using Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. I love this because it fills in my pores. It's just so easy to blend. Now taking the Makeup Forever stick. I am in the shade 120. I always like my foundation shade to be a little darker than my skin tone to make it look like I'm tan. Now I'm going to blend my foundation out using the Morphe M439 brush. For concealer, I'm going to take my all-time favorite, and this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm going to blend this out with my Beauty Blender. I think this is the best way to blend out concealer. For further highlighting purposes, I'm going to be taking the MAC Prep and Prime highlighting pen, and this is the yellow shade, and I just want my face to appear a little bit brighter, so I just applied this at the top of my cheekbone. Now I'm just going to cook the face a little bit using Laura Mercier's Translucent Setting Powder. Lately I've been loving this because it helps my concealer not crease. And then I'm just going to take the Maybelline Better Skin Setting Powder and just set the rest of my foundation. Now to contour / bronze, I'm going to be taking this bronzer by Tarte. It was a mini sample size that I had gotten, so I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll leave it down in the description box for you guys. to put the Laura Mercier translucent powder under where we contour, just to make it a little harsher of a contour. And now dusting away all that bakage. Now we have a flawless contour. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Bling It On palette in the color Prim. And I like the shade because it's so neutral, and I felt with these eyes you just needed a neutral flush of color. Now I'm going to be taking the Jessie's Girl eyeliner pen and just making a tiny little line. For brows, I'm just using Benefit's Give Me Brow, and I love how natural this makes my brows look. For mascara, I'm using Benefit's Roller Lash, and I've really been loving this mascara lately. I love how it curls my lashes, and it doesn't make them look like they're sticking straight out. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking Burkina and just putting that on the lower lash line. And then also, I'm going to be taking the shades Chi and Dahlia and also putting that on the lower lash line. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I'm laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. For my inner corner highlight, I'm using the shade Visa, also from the palette, and I love, love, love this shade. You can also use this to highlight your cheekbones. I think that would be really pretty. And for highlight, I am going to be using Wet n Wild highlighter in Boozy Brunch, and I love how this looks. For lips, I'm going to be using ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Chi. And that is all for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating this look because I stepped out of my comfort zone and I used some bright eyeshadows. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, leave in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.